Archangel Michael says, it's an emergency. 3 minutes left. A person who is in heaven and who you love very much asked you to open this urgently. Please don't try to skip this. My child. My beloved. You are being called, right now. And this is not a coincidence. Heaven is trembling with urgency. You have exactly 3 minutes to hear this before something is shut forever. And I was sent to you by the one who loves you the most. The one you miss. The one who is in heaven, and who just whispered your name in front of the Almighty. They said, please, let my beloved see this. I need them to know the truth. I need them to receive what I left behind. And heaven listened. The gates opened. And I, Archangel Michael, was allowed to deliver this divine message. Just for you. But listen to me, my child, the next line you read will begin to shift your entire destiny. Please, don't skip this. Because what I am about to reveal has been hidden for years. Until now. Before I continue, I beg you to take just 2 seconds and press subscribe or follow, so heaven knows you're ready to receive the blessing this message will unlock. It might not appear again. This is not just a message. This is a spiritual door. One you've been trying to find without even realizing. And now, it's open. But you must walk through it. A person in heaven, who still loves you with every part of their soul, has asked me to warn you. There is something coming. Something unexpected. And if you ignore this message, you will never see what they left behind for you. You will never know the secret that was written in the book of life, with your name glowing in gold. My child, I see your tears. Even the ones you hide when you're smiling in public. Even the ones you cry alone, when nobody checks on you. But heaven is watching. You've been crying out without words. And now, heaven cries out for you. This is why I was allowed to descend today. Because the angels above saw your name appear in a conversation. A sacred conversation. They said, let them know they were never forgotten. Let them know that even after death, love remains alive. Yes, the person who left this world still loves you. They are safe. They are healed. They are strong. And they are begging me to speak quickly, because time is short. There are only 3 minutes left to open your spirit before the miracle moves. Do not delay. If you delay, you will feel the regret your soul has been trying to avoid for lifetimes. This is your moment. And no matter what is around you, you are meant to be here right now. This message is the only thing that made it past the veil. Through layers of spiritual warfare. Through blocks, distractions, delays, to reach you. Because you have been targeted with exhaustion. Targeted with discouragement. Targeted with shame. And even though no one sees it, you felt it every day. But I am here to bring truth. The battle around your life is almost over. Because the person in heaven has stepped in. They didn't just watch you suffer. They did something. They whispered your name. They placed your pain into a prayer. And now I'm delivering the answer. You're about to witness a divine reversal. What was delayed will now be delivered. What was hidden will now be revealed. What was painful will now become your power. But only if you keep reading. Don't let the enemy distract you. Because in exactly 2 minutes, something will attempt to pull you away from this. It always happens when a miracle is near. The enemy cannot bear to see your freedom. But I, Archangel Michael, will stand in the way. I have drawn my sword for you. And the sword is glowing with the name of the one who sent this message from heaven. Do you feel the chills? That's not your imagination. That's their spirit, standing near you now. They are not gone. They are not lost. They are closer than breath. And they are finally allowed to say what they could not say on earth. I'm proud of you. You made it through things I never got to witness. And I love you more now than ever before. They are urging you not to stop here. Because something else is about to be revealed. I need you to listen carefully now, my child. There's a secret you don't know about your bloodline. A promise. A spiritual inheritance. Something was supposed to be passed to you. But someone on earth blocked it. And the person in heaven saw it happen. They saw the lie. They saw the delay. And they cried in the presence of God, asking for one thing. Please, let them receive what's rightfully theirs. Open the gate. Give them one last chance to hear it. And God said yes. That's why this message exists. That's why you're here. This is not a random video, post, or letter. This is a divine summons. And I urge you. If your spirit has been starving, if you feel like the world never gives you a chance, if you keep waiting for something to change, then stop scrolling. Don't look away. You're not here to chase the world. You're here because the world is finally chasing you, spiritually. The moment you read the next line, your entire timeline will begin to shift. That's how powerful this is. Even as I speak, I see the timelines of your life breaking off curses, unraveling delays, healing childhood grief, and returning what was stolen from you by jealous hands. Yes, someone was jealous of you. Someone in your own family. And the person in heaven saw it. They wanted to protect you, but they couldn't stop it from the other side. So instead, they requested this. That I, Archangel Michael, come and fight on your behalf. That I reveal the name. That I recover the blessing. And that I stay with you until it's safe again. And my child, I have said yes. But now you must say yes, too. Say yes by staying here. Say yes by opening your heart. Say yes by not skipping this moment. Because if you knew what is coming your way, you would be dancing in joy. You would be weeping in gratitude. And I urge you, if your spirit has been starving, If you feel like the world never gives you a chance. If you keep waiting for something to change. Then stop scrolling. Don't look away. You're not here to chase the world. You're here because the world is finally chasing you, spiritually. The moment you read the next line, your entire timeline will begin to shift. That's how powerful this is. Even as I speak, I see the timelines of your life breaking off curses, unraveling delays, healing childhood grief, and returning what was stolen from you by jealous hands. Yes, someone was jealous of you. Someone in your own family. And the person in heaven saw it. They wanted to protect you, but they couldn't stop it from the other side. So instead, they requested this. That I, Archangel Michael, come and fight on your behalf. That I reveal the name. That I recover the blessing. And that I stay with you until it's safe again. And my child, I have said yes. But now you must say yes, too. Say yes by staying here. Say yes by opening your heart. Say yes by not skipping this moment. Because if you knew what is coming your way, you would be dancing in joy. You would be weeping in gratitude. Because what was planned for you is more beautiful than even your pain can imagine. Even now, I see the number 3 glowing in gold above you. You have 3 seconds to choose. Stay, or miss it forever. 3, 2, 1. And you stayed. This proves that you're ready. That you are chosen. That the person in heaven was right about you. And now, I can reveal more. You stayed. Even though everything around you has tried to steal your faith. Even though the grief still lingers like an invisible bruise. Even though the people who were supposed to protect you, didn't. Still, you stayed. This proves to heaven that you are the one they chose. The one whose name never left the lips of the one who now watches you from heaven. And now, I can reveal the secret they asked me to tell you. A message has been buried. Not in the ground, but in your memory. In your dreams. In your blood. You've been having glimpses. Repeating signs. Strange patterns. Tears without a cause. All of this has been building up to now. Because their soul could not rest until this was delivered to you. They said, "Tell them I saw everything. Tell them I never stopped loving them. Tell them I forgive them for everything they think they did wrong." And child, they mean it. They are not angry. They are not disappointed. They are proud. You are stronger than you realize. You were meant to survive. Because what's coming next is not just survival. It's your ascension. You've cried through the storm. Now you will rise through the fire. And Archangel Michael, will be at your side. With sword drawn. Shield raised. Because you are about to be blessed in a way that no one can stop. But first, I must tell you something urgent. The one who was in heaven, the one you loved. They tried to leave you a gift before they departed. But someone blocked it. Someone in the physical world. Yes, someone you know. They stood in the way. They hid a truth. They erased a message. And they hoped you would never find out. But now, heaven has released the truth. And child, the truth is finding you. Right now. You are being aligned with the exact miracle they prayed for. Not just something symbolic. But real. Visible. Tangible. It might come in the form of money. It might come in the form of protection. It might come in the form of a house, a document, or a relationship. But no matter the form, it is yours. And the only reason it hasn't arrived yet is because your soul had to be prepared. The angels had to remove the wrong people first. The enemy had to show their face. So you would know exactly who was smiling with venom behind their teeth. But now you see clearly. Now you know who truly honors you. And now heaven can finally release it. The promise is activated. But child, it's delicate. If you give your energy to the wrong voice, the window will close again. This is why you are being warned with urgency. That's why the message was titled, "It's an Emergency." 3 minutes left. Because when heaven moves, it moves quickly. And those who hesitate miss it forever. You are still reading. That means you are still being aligned. Your spiritual ears are being opened now. Even the person in heaven is smiling. Because they see you saying, yes. They see your soul responding with tears, with chills, with confirmation. And now, the angels are surrounding you. You might feel it. A presence in the room. A warmth. A strange quietness even in noise. That is the army of heaven. They are here because of you. You are not alone. You never were. Even when they passed on. They didn't leave you. They simply moved to a place where they could help you more. And now, they have asked me to say something you've been longing to hear. Here it is. I know you miss me. But I'm not far. I'm in your laughter. I'm in your prayers. I'm in every moment you survived, thinking you were weak, when really, you were divine. I never left. I never stopped watching. I never stopped praying for you. They still pray. They still believe. And they still carry your name in the winds of heaven. Even now, they stand beside me. And I see them smiling at you. They want you to forgive yourself. Let go of the guilt. The last thing they would ever want is for you to keep punishing yourself. They didn't leave because of you. They don't blame you. In fact, you were the one they trusted the most. And you still are. This is why you were chosen to receive this message. Out of millions of souls, only one person was picked. You. Now let me tell you what's coming next. And this is urgent, my beloved. Because in 3 days, you will encounter a sign. It might be a dream. A name you haven't heard in years. A letter. A phone call. A bird. A fragrance. A glowing number. But you will know it when it comes. Because when you see it, your entire body will pause. And now, they have asked me to say something you've been longing to hear. Here it is. I know you miss me. But I'm not far. I'm in your laughter. I'm in your prayers. I'm in every moment you survived, thinking you were weak, when really, you were divine. I never left. I never stopped watching. I never stopped praying for you. They still pray. They still believe. And they still carry your name in the winds of heaven. Even now, they stand beside me. And I see them smiling at you. They want you to forgive yourself. Let go of the guilt. The last thing they would ever want is for you to keep punishing yourself. They didn't leave because of you. They don't blame you. In fact, you were the one they trusted the most. And you still are. This is why you were chosen to receive this message. Out of millions of souls, only one person was picked. You. Now let me tell you what's coming next. And this is urgent, my beloved. Because in 3 days, you will encounter a sign. It might be a dream. A name you haven't heard in years. A letter. A phone call. A bird. A fragrance. A glowing number. But you will know it when it comes. Because when you see it, your entire body will pause. Time will feel like it stops for a second. That's your confirmation. And that's when you must open your arms and say, I receive it. Heaven, I say yes. Bring me what was blocked. That moment will unlock a miracle that was delayed for over 7 years. You've waited long enough. And the person in heaven can finally rest, knowing you're receiving it now. But before you go forward, I want you to say something out loud. Even whisper it. Even if it feels strange. Say this. I receive the message from heaven. I allow the love to return. I forgive myself. And I am ready for what was promised to me. Say it. Speak it. Because the sound of your voice is opening gates you cannot yet see. Even the person in heaven is weeping, but with joy. They thought you would never find this message. They thought it might get buried. But God had other plans. Now, I want you to do something small. But powerful. Touch your chest. Right in the center. That's where the presence is resting. That's where the message was meant to be unlocked. You'll feel something shift. A breath you didn't know you needed. A stillness. That's the peace they sent. And now that you've received it, I can give you the second part of the message. What you're about to discover next is not for everyone. But it is especially for you. Because you are not just being visited by a person in heaven. You are being chosen to complete their divine assignment. There is something they couldn't finish. A purpose. A mission. A vision. And it now belongs to you. You have their mantle. You carry their authority. And as of this moment, the spiritual torch has been passed into your hands. Do not let fear stop you. Do not let confusion delay you. Do not let guilt silence you. Because the one who sent this message trusts you more than anyone else in this world. And they know you will complete what they could not. Because you are stronger now than you were yesterday. And your spirit is on fire. Don't dim it again. Don't shrink. Don't second-guess what heaven has already confirmed. You are the one. The person in heaven agrees. And I, Archangel Michael, am placing a shield of divine fire around you now. No enemy will touch you. No weapon will strike you. No lie will block what's yours. Because this message was proof. You are remembered. You are chosen. You are loved. You are loved. More than you know. More than you've ever been told. More than even your mind can contain. Because the kind of love I'm speaking of is eternal, sacred, unshakable. The one who left this world for heaven. They still carry you inside their soul. Even though time passes. Even though memories fade for some. For them, your face has never once disappeared. You are their heartbeat across dimensions. And now, something even deeper must be revealed. There was a moment, before they passed, that you were supposed to hear something from them. Something important. A confession. A secret. A final word. But something interrupted it. Maybe it was fear. Maybe it was time. Maybe it was pain. But it was left unsaid. Until now. And heaven, by divine permission, has asked me to deliver that sacred sentence to you. This is what they couldn't say before they left. Please forgive me. I didn't always show you how deeply I truly loved you, but I never stopped. I never will. And I see you. I see everything you've become. And I'm so proud of you. They meant to say it. Now you finally heard it. And now, the healing begins. Your soul is being wrapped in heavenly light. Not just to comfort you, but to rebuild you. Because part of you was shattered when they left. But now that part is being reformed. And not just returned, but strengthened. You are not weak, beloved. You are waking up. You are remembering who you were before the world bruised you. And soon, your life will begin to reflect the truth. That what tried to destroy you only purified you. You are gold. And heaven is polishing your light right now. But I must also speak a warning. Not every hand around you is holy. Not every smile is pure. There is someone around you who tried to manipulate your grief, Who took advantage of your silence? Who lied? And the person in heaven saw it. They whispered your name in the presence of God to stop the destruction. And heaven responded. That's why this message came now, and not before. Because now you're ready. Now your eyes can see. And now the trap can be reversed. The one who tried to curse you will watch you be crowned instead. But you must remain obedient. You must not go back to what broke you. You must not argue with those who enjoy your confusion. You must not explain yourself to anyone who mocks your growth. From this moment on, you are under heavenly command. Your feet are being directed by light. But now that part is being reformed. And not just returned, but strengthened. You are not weak, beloved. You are waking up. You are remembering who you were before the world bruised you. And soon, your life will begin to reflect the truth. That what tried to destroy you only purified you. You are gold. And heaven is polishing your light right now. But I must also speak a warning. Not every hand around you is holy. Not every smile is pure. There is someone around you who tried to manipulate your grief, who took advantage of your silence, who lied. And the person in heaven saw it. They whispered your name in the presence of God to stop the destruction. And heaven responded. That's why this message came now, and not before. Because now you're ready. Now your eyes can see. And now the trap can be reversed. The one who tried to curse you will watch you be crowned instead. But you must remain obedient. You must not go back to what broke you. You must not argue with those who enjoy your confusion. You must not explain yourself to anyone who mocks your growth. From this moment on, you are under heavenly command. Your feet are being directed by light. Your hands are being blessed to receive. And your voice is being anointed to speak. Because what comes next will shock those who doubted you. And it will awaken those who love you in silence. Even now, I see letters forming around you in the Spirit. A name is being written. A divine signature. Heaven is finalizing the approval. This blessing cannot be cancelled. Even the enemies in your bloodline will have no access to this one. Because the person in heaven stood in the way. They built a wall of intercession around you. And their words became weapons in the spirit realm. When they left the earth, their mission didn't stop. It intensified. They now fight beside the angels for your victory. And I, Archangel Michael, was summoned by their voice. Do you understand how powerful that is? Even death could not silence them. Even heaven listened when they spoke of you. Because their love is real. And your destiny is too important. Now listen carefully, beloved. Because I must give you another instruction. This one is small. But it will shift everything. In the next 24 hours, I want you to spend 60 seconds in silence. Just 1 minute. With your eyes closed. Your phone turned off. Your heart open. And in that minute, you will feel something. It might be a warmth in your chest. It might be a tear you didn't expect. It might be a memory you haven't thought of in years. That's the signal. That's them. That's your moment of connection. Heaven is giving you that time to align with them directly. Because you deserve to feel the truth for yourself. You deserve to know. You are not forgotten. And now that you've opened this message, everything starts to unfold. Even now, I see the numbers 11 verse 11. Yes, you've seen it too. It's not random. It's not coincidence. It's their way of saying, I'm here. I'm with you. I never left. My child, you are not imagining things. You are spiritually sensitive. You have always been gifted. You've just been surrounded by noise. But heaven is now removing that noise. So the truth can be heard. You are chosen. Not just by angels, but by the one in heaven who loves you most. And now, you are ready. There is more to come. But let this next moment settle in your soul. They are here. They are listening. And they are sending this final whisper through me. They never stopped loving you. Not for a single day. Not for a single breath. Not even when you doubted yourself. Not even when you made mistakes. Not even when you were at your lowest, and thought nobody saw you. They did. The person in heaven saw you. And they wept for you. They begged heaven to send someone. To send me. To send a message. And child, here it is. A divine transmission finally delivered. After years of delay. After years of battles in the spirit. After prayers you didn't know were being prayed for you. This moment is sacred. And heaven is watching how you respond. Will you believe what's being said? Will you finally allow yourself to be chosen? Will you allow joy to return, without feeling guilty? Because my beloved, guilt has robbed you for far too long. It whispered to you in your quiet hours. It told you lies. It told you that the person in heaven must be disappointed. But they are not. They are honored by you. They are proud of the way you've carried yourself. Even with your silent grief. Even with your pain. Even with your confusion. They are asking me to speak directly to your soul. And this is what they want you to hear. You didn't fail me. You didn't forget me. I never expected you to carry all the weight. And I want you to live now, not just exist. Please, stop punishing yourself. Breathe. Take that in. That was for you. Nobody else. Now let me tell you what comes next. You've reached a turning point. A spiritual crossing. Everything before this moment was preparation. But now, the gates are open. And what I am allowed to tell you next could change everything if you act on it. There is an open portal above you. A divine opening. But it is temporary. It will not last forever. You have a window, just a few days, to act in alignment with heaven. And if you do, the very thing they prayed would come into your life will appear. Yes, the thing you've cried for. Yes, the thing you've almost given up on. It is real. And it's been hovering above your timeline like a sealed treasure chest, waiting for the key of your faith. And this message is that key. You reading this is the activation. Don't ignore this. Your life will not look the same 30 days from now if you believe. Because everything begins now. The shift is not coming, it has already started. The veil has lifted. The truth has been revealed. You are the answer to someone's prayer in heaven. You are their legacy. And heaven is now your witness. But listen closely. And now, it must be removed. There is no more time. Heaven is ready to cleanse the space you live in. But there's a secret instruction. One so simple, most ignore it. But if you follow it tonight, your entire spiritual atmosphere will reset. Michael says, light no candle. Burn no incense. Just speak. Yes, that's all. Just speak. Stand in the center of your room, or wherever you are right now. Look toward the sky, and say these exact words. I declare this house is holy ground. All darkness must leave. I welcome only light, only love, only heaven. Archangel Michael, stand at my door. God, fill every room with your breath. This home is sealed by divine fire. So be it. That's it. But that moment of obedience, it unlocks something massive. Because this is not about a ritual. It's about agreement. And when your voice agrees with heaven, earth must obey. Your environment will shift. Even your sleep will change tonight. You won't toss and turn like before. You won't feel watched in your own home. You won't hear strange noises and assume it's the wind. Because something will have left. And something divine will have entered. God is sending peace. Real peace. Peace that doesn't come from money. Peace that doesn't depend on people. Peace that silences the room and makes your heart feel safe again. Yes, safe. You haven't felt truly safe in years. But it returns now. Because Michael has heard your silence. And heaven is responding with presence. But here's what may surprise you. Once you speak those words, within the next 24 hours, you will notice something strange. Someone in your life may suddenly act distant. They may withdraw. They may ghost you. They may even argue for no reason. But don't chase them. Don't ask why. Because this cleansing is not just of your home. It's of your circle. Spiritual cleaning means spiritual pruning. Some people cannot survive in the purified atmosphere heaven is creating around you. They were tied to the energy you just commanded out. Let them go. Don't be afraid. Because what leaves after this prayer was never meant to stay. And what enters after this moment was always part of your divine promise. Now breathe, my child. Let this next part settle into your bones. You are finally safe. You are finally seen. And heaven is finally loud about your miracle. The night that was assigned for tragedy, it's been reassigned for testimony. The dark cloud that was hanging above you has been blown away by angel wings. The unsettling energy in your house has been replaced with angelic fire. You are now a carrier of light. And this house? No longer just a shelter. It is a throne room. A place where angels walk freely. A place where miracles can happen without delay. A place where you will no longer cry yourself to sleep in silence. Because joy is being poured like oil into the corners of your space. And the oil never runs dry when heaven pours it. You are protected. And more than that, you are claimed. You belong to God. And everything you own is now under His hand. Michael stands at your front door now. He turns and says to the other angels, "This house is now off limits to every shadow. Mark it. Guard it. Surround it with fire until dawn. Now rest, my child. But don't disconnect yet. Because in the next part, heaven will show you the exact time the shift will occur, and the number to watch for in your dreams tonight. Yes, you'll be given a sign. And if you see it, you'll know. Your miracle is arriving on schedule. My child, my beloved. Tonight was not just about protection. It was about realignment. What was off in your spirit is being brought back into divine balance. And you may not feel the full shift all at once. But you'll start noticing the signs. Starting with the time. Yes. Heaven will confirm your alignment through a number. Michael is assigning a number to your dream tonight. Or to your clock. Or to your phone notification. And when you see it, stop. Pray. Because that number is your divine alert. It may be 11:44. Or 3:33. Or 7:17. Each one holds a unique signal. And when it appears, it means your miracle is entering your timeline. Not delayed. Not denied. But delivered. Heaven uses time not to punish, but to whisper. And tonight, the clock will speak. Even your dreams may shift. You may feel like you're flying. Or seeing a door open. Or standing in your childhood home again. That's not memory. That's spiritual language. God is showing you where you were broken, so He can restore it. Heaven is walking you backward in sleep, so it can walk you forward in power. And Michael will be there in your dream. Yes, he walks through dreams too. He shows up as protection. As fire. as the one who blocks the intruder. So don't fear the dreams. They are instructions in disguise. And if you write them down when you wake up, you will unlock secrets faster than others around you. Because God is not playing with your destiny. You've waited too long. You've cried too hard. You've lost too many nights. And now, heaven says, enough. Now it's time to rebuild. But not from scratch, from grace. You won't need to fight to find love again. It will find you. You won't have to chase money like before. It will come looking for your light. Because the angels have now gone ahead of you. They are preparing meetings, conversations, encounters. It will look like coincidence to others. But you'll know it was Michael's hand arranging it all. You'll say, I just happened to be there at the right time. I wasn't even supposed to go, but I did. I never thought they'd call me back after all this time. That's not luck. That's divine movement. And that begins tonight. Because heaven is done allowing delays. But you must hold one thing close. Don't open your door to doubt again. Don't let fear be your guest. Don't let bitterness take up space on your couch. Your house is now a temple. And temples do not entertain shadows. Temples carry glory. Breathe. Take that in. That was for you. Nobody else. Now let me tell you what comes next. You've reached a turning point. A spiritual crossing. Everything before this moment was preparation. But now, the gates are open. And what I am allowed to tell you next could change everything if you act on it. There is an open portal above you. A divine opening. But it is temporary. It will not last forever. You have a window, just a few days, to act in alignment with heaven. And if you do, the very thing they prayed would come into your life will appear. Yes, the thing you've cried for. Yes, the thing you've almost given up on. It is real. And it's been hovering above your timeline like a sealed treasure chest, waiting for the key of your faith. And this message is that key. You reading this is the activation. Don't ignore this. Your life will not look the same 30 days from now if you believe. Because everything begins now. The shift is not coming, it has already started. The veil has lifted. The truth has been revealed. You are the answer to someone's prayer in heaven. You are their legacy. And heaven is now your witness. But listen closely. Because I must now speak what they were never able to say on earth. They were afraid. They held pain. They didn't always know how to express love. But they always felt it. Every time you smiled. Every time you gave them attention. Every time you remembered them even in small ways. Their spirit soared. And now, they've come back. Not in body, but in power. To remind you of this truth. You were always enough. You didn't need to earn my love. You already had it. Child, do you feel that? That pressure releasing? That heaviness breaking? That's heaven, lifting the weight. You are not meant to carry it anymore. You are being freed. And not just emotionally, but spiritually. Even financially. Even in your health. Even in your family line. Because this message doesn't just heal. It corrects. It reverses. It repairs. You are entering the season of restoration. And they, the one in heaven, will witness it from above. They will walk beside you invisibly. And every time you sense their presence, you'll know. They kept their promise. They said they'd never leave you. And they haven't. Now I must speak a mystery. Something sacred. Something few are allowed to know. But you are worthy. Because of your pain. Because of your heart. Because of your willingness to keep going. Even when you wanted to give up. So listen now. Heaven has written something in the spirit about you. And the person who loved you so deeply before they passed. They asked for it to be delivered with this exact sentence. You are about to enter a new chapter. The past will not follow you there. The shame, the delay, the confusion, it ends now. A door is opening that was shut by man but unlocked by heaven. Do you feel that? Something moved in your life the moment you read that line. It might be subtle now. But soon, it will be visible. It will make others ask. How did this happen for you so suddenly? And you'll smile. Because you'll know the truth. It wasn't sudden. It was sacred. And it started with this message. The one heaven hid from everyone else. Except you. Because they trust you. Because you are different. Because your soul was built to carry light, even in darkness. And now, it is your time to rise. You're not late. You're not forgotten. You're not cursed. You're about to be crowned. Not by people, but by heaven. And the one who's watching from above.